Hey guys,
Hello.
oh man, I have to wait that last few seconds. Shannon,
Hi.
hey guy. Titia,
Hi.
welcome. Shannon,
Hello.
hello. Chayatorn,
Good afternoon.
hey guy. Chitsanapong,
Here.
cool man. That Chichai,
What's up?
welcome. Fabian,
Hello.
hey guy. Jacksapong,
Hello.
hey guy. Cassie,
Yes, Sir John.
welcome. Gavin,
Hello.
hey guy. Metas,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you woke me up. You ran.
Hello there.
Hey guy. Nira Tisai,
Yeah.
hey guy. And Satorn,
Yep, I'm here.
welcome. Pacharanong,
Good afternoon, Ajahn.
hey guy. Bong Pat,
Hello.
hey guy. Hesit,
Hello.
welcome. Petit Pat,
Here, sir.
me too, man. Put my mark down by my name, okay? Pon Lowid,
Yeah.
hello. Boramat,
Yeah.
hey guy. What's the torn?
Hello.
Hey guy. Purin,
Yes, sir.
welcome. And Isaac's absent, right? Right?
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even tease you anymore.
Yeah.
Here, let's do this.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, he
So-
can't take it. He can't take it. It's the A that changes the grade. Ransima Titi.
Here.
Hey girl, Rangnapa.
Here.
Welcome. Suravit.
Yes, sir.
Hey guy. Siri Yada.
Yes.
Hello. Sonram.
Hello.
Hey guy. Summit. How sad. No summit today. Tanya Pat.
Here. Here.
I need to mark you here, don't I?
Yeah.
10:01. Yeah, I get to messing around.
Bye.
Hey girl. 10:01.
Yeah.
Hey guy. Tanik.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Titiwat.
Hi.
Hey guy. Titaz.
Hi.
Hey guy. Vera Dira.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Win Hui.
Hello.
Hey girl. Wara Wit.
Hello.
Hey guy. And Zenu.
Here.
Done.
You didn't mark my name as present.
Because you were gone.
I was not.
You're gone. I called you.
Okay, could you mark me as present now?
Here. Ready? See, Isaac, I like him better. I gave him more Fs.
Sure.
I shouldn't play with it. Yeah, I know. Summit, what's going on today? Yeah, might as well talk to you.
Great. I'm great.
Are you? Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't have any problems? Because I won't share with anybody else. We'll keep it secret, okay, Summit?
There's 40
Summit.
people in class listening to me.
Huh? It's okay. We'll
40
keep it.
people can hear me right now.
We'll keep it secret. We keep it secret. We promise. We promise. Summit. We're on October 12th. We're doing good for a schedule, guy. And what's Thursday?
Presentation software 2.
Yeah, let's go do PowerPoint again. I was going to do an hour, 2 hours, but I think we better go ahead and stop and do a review. Okay, Summit.
Okay.
And I was doing these on Saturday, but I thought, why? Because you watch cartoons, right? Do you,
Maybe.
Summit?
Maybe.
What's happening with Ben 10 now? I miss him, man. I miss him. I
I
don't like the new
hope
ones,
that-
you know? I like the classic one.
Yes.
The one where he's like a teenager
Yeah,
really sucks,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. Yeah. The one where he grows up. Yeah.
Ben 10 should never grow up, man. I think we're changing the topic, yeah. The midterm, what day?
26th of October.
Yeah, same time as the class. It's 2 o'clock till 3:50. If you're later than 3:50, I'll take points off because I want you guys to finish just in case you guys have another test on. Okay. And the same thing on Thursday, right? That October 28th. Deal?
Yes.
And we'll talk about it this Thursday. And usually it takes, yeah, we'll see how far we get. We'll see. This will be the first time I've done it. Thanks, Guy. Appreciate your help, Summit. Oh, man. Let me get this out of the way. I can close it officially. I can move my list over here. Sonram, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Guy. You ready?
Yes.
We left off last week at, let's go back to where we were with binary. Okay, Summit?
Okay.
Oh, man. What happened to, I gotta go find my Zoom. There you guys are. Now I see you guys. Why am I still talking to Summit? Sumram, right?
Yes.
See, I got Summit and Sumram forever mixed up. Let's go back to where we left off last week. And we were at there, DDR, SDRAM, right?
Yes.
And we finished this up, but let's go ahead and do it anyway, because I want to leave off the same place with the other class. DDR4 is up what speed?
3.2
What's that GTS? You remember?
giga transfer.
Oh,
per
you're doing
second.
good, guy. And this actually is just starting to come out. They said 2020. We'll talk about it today. This one starts at 3.2 giga transfers per second, but it can double it in speed. Okay. Okay, Sunram.
Okay.
Sunram, what are we looking at? What is this thing? Come on, Sunram.
Memory.
Oh, you're good. What's the name of it?
DDR4.
This one's probably DDR4, yeah. The thing is that board that we're looking at is called what?
DIMM.
It's called a DIMM board. It's called, you put the memory in a DIMM board into a DIMM socket. You don't care about the dual inline memory. I do have a test somewhere. I got a question on if you install more DDR4 memory, you install it on what device? This is the answer right here. Go ahead and help me out. No?
Dual
You won't say
inline
it?
Memory.
Huh?
Module.
Yeah, you can do the whole full name if you want. I don't mind. Yeah, the original. Yeah, never mind. The original one's called single inline memory model. SIM was easier to remember, and that's the question somewhere, someplace. And we'll see the DIMM socket a little bit later on when we. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sunram, where's the DIMM socket? I can't hear you, Sunram. Come on. I highlighted it and I took the highlight off, so I have to go draw it. See right there. Ta-da. KO?
Yes.
See it?
Yes.
And you just push it in there, you clip it in, and when you boot it up, it'll automatically know how much memory. It automatically does a test and say, hey, you put more memory in. Cool.
Cool.
I think we're done with this one. There's still more here. Make sure you guys go through and read it. I could get questions on the test about minimum for Windows. I got minimum for Mac. I got stuff on SRAM. You guys go look at that on your own. I'm done with that one. Let's go do another one. Wrong Napa, wrong Napa. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl. We're doing CPU, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is a die for a CPU chip. And Rung Napa, we're still on processor and primary memory. Yay, oh, yay, oh. Okay, okay.
Okay.
And once again, probably spend more time studying this because this is, you guys don't maybe not have heard the terminology before, and there's a lot more technical things I can talk about. Now, Rung Napa, what's the difference between primary and secondary memory?
Secondary is more long-term memory and has to go to primary before going to the computer.
Yeah, that's the one I want to do. Yeah, secondary has to go through primary before it goes to the CPU. Yeah. You remember, do you remember, girl? That's excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tanawa. Hello.
Hi.
Tanawa. And what's the fastest part of the computer?
CPU.
I know that, I know that. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Oh man, Tanawa, let's go back. Where was it? What's the top speed of an i9 for the Comet Lake? Tanawa, what's the top speed for the Comet Lake CPU?
5.2 gigahertz.
Yeah, and then the base speed's 2.4 gigahertz, right? But it goes up that fast. So 10 watt, let's go back to here. So if you're running something in the CPU, you can access it, do something with it, what? 5.2 billion times per second, 5.4 billion times per second. That's pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
And I translated it so it was the same standard. Now I haven't updated it for about 3 years. Yeah, maybe next term when I get to 2022, I'll check to make sure my numbers are still correct. I think it's still pretty close because I know DDR4 is the same. Okay.
All right.
10 watt. Now, when I go from this level to this level, it's not exactly, but in general, usually you get like about a 10 times difference. But this one's like a, it's like 100 times, but not quite. You see it, if I had 100 times, wait, no, it's a 10 times or not.
Tens.
That'd be 100 times because I got 10 terabyte, right?
Yeah.
This, and it's not quite 100 times. It'd be about 30 times faster. Okay. See the difference between that and that? Is that terabits or terabytes?
Terabyte.
Wrong. Is it terabits or terabytes?
Terabit.
Yeah. With a little b, usually you're talking about bits, not bytes. And when you're moving data and stuff, that's why I also put it in bits. And then you see the DDR4 to the SDD.
Yeah, I see
And
that.
SSD we're going to talk about on next week. We'll talk about next week. That's almost like a 10 times difference. See it?
Yes.
Is it? No, it's still like a 100 times faster. And then from SSD, do you see hard drive? That's a 10 times difference. Cool.
Yeah.
What's the top speed of the i9?
5.2 gigahertz.
Yeah, I just double checked that. It's still the same one. And what's the top bus speed? Of the
2.2.
Comet Lake, of the Comet Lake. 2.4 gigahertz or 8 giga transfers per second, right?
Yes,
Oh man, you're becoming a nerd, man. You're becoming a nerd. Isaac, is that the fastest CPU chip? Or is that the most modern one for Intel?
What was that?
Isaac, is that the most current Intel chip or not?
No.
What's the most current?
I heard there's i11. Is it i10 or i11?
Isaac, what's the most current one?
Oh, i11. Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Intel Rocket Lake.
Yeah. And I decided not to update it because when I looked at the specs, the Comet Lake and the Rocket Lake were actually the same specs almost. This one, oh man, you see this one's got 10 cores.
Mm-hmm.
The Rocket Lake has 8 cores.
What?
Uh,
It's even less.
Yeah, but the speeds are all the same. What they're trying to do is they're saving electricity.
I see.
And what's the newest one coming out, man?
What? There's 12 already?
Yeah,
Intel
supposed to be this
Elder
month.
Lake.
Yeah, Alder Lake. I can't remember Alder, so I put that on my slide. And this one's supposed to be like what we'll talk about when we get to an ARM chip, but I'll probably forget to talk about it anyway. This is coming out. This one's supposed to be revolutionary. Intel's been having a hard time fighting with AMD, but this is what's supposed to be the fight back. Okay. Okay, Tanawatt.
Yeah.
Oh man, I always will talk to Isaac. Isaac, how many cores what's the maximum cores that Intel has for their i9?
18 cores.
I don't think there's one more. I looked just before the class. I think they still got 18. So is that the most amount of cores for a CPU running in a desktop?
I'm not really sure, I guess.
Please say yes.
Yes.
Did you say yes? Wrong. I feel so good inside. Thank you. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. AMD's killing it. See how many cores they have for their Threadripper?
64?
Isn't that wild?
That's like more than 3 times than Intel.
Isn't that crazy? And then yeah, Intel's like putting along. Yeah, they're AMD's killing them because their chips are cheaper and they got more cores.
But I saw Intel is focused on the CPU, isn't it?
Yeah.
So AMD is more focused on the storage, the memories.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, okay.
They sell CPUs, but they also are into graphic cards, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're on both sides. Cool.
Cool.
The thing is, you see this right here. This is. Oh, I lied. I got the wrong one. This is not desktop. This is all of them. And you see the blue one's Intel and the bottom one's AMD.
I cannot really read it.
It's okay. It's like 40 something, right? That one's like 60 something. But the desktop one, they've actually crossed and they're just very close within about 1 or 2%. Cool.
Cool.
You sound sad now. Where's T-Taz, man?
Yes.
Well, T-Taz, the fun part of the CPU club is where it's not the desktop, it's not the laptops. Where is it? Come on, T-Taz.
Phone.
Yeah, that's where the fight is, and that's where it changes all the time. And they're always announcing some new chip that's coming out all the time. And yeah, I like Snapdragon because I can remember it the best. Now, T-Taz, it's got how many cores? The 888 has how many? Huh? What? I can't hear you.
8 cores.
And T-Taz, you see this one right here?
Yes.
They got 4 cores that run at what speed?
1.8 gigahertz.
And they got one that's a high speed one, and then they got 3 that's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So if you're just messaging and you're not doing anything very exciting, it runs the base cores, right?
Yes.
And T-Taz, this is brilliant because if it's running at 1.8, it doesn't generate as much heat. And if it's running slower, it also means less battery, right? Right?
Yes.
But if you're playing video games, ta-da, it can boost up to this high. And oh man, you remember I was talking about the Alder Lake chip for Intel? Just say yes, man. Just say yes.
Yes.
I don't remember. The Alder Lake's going to take a while for me to keep it in my memory. Let me clean up my mess a little bit. Alder Lake's supposed to do like this. They're supposed to have different cores for different efficiencies and stuff. And DDR, you see low, what's it called? What's wrong with me? It just means, oh man, I have to go look up LP before it messes me up. What the heck? Come on. Never mind, I'm lost. Oh, low power, that's what LP stands for. Okay, guy?
Okay.
Yeah, I got lost there for a second. I'm mad at myself because I remembered it the first class. I forgot the second one. And what the heck's this GPO? You know or don't know?
No.
TTAS, we'll take a break. Not right now, but we'll take a break. And when we get into GPU, I'll cover it. Then I'll ask you the question one more time. Okay, guy?
Okay.
Wen Hui, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, girl. Wen Hui. Oh, man, you see all of this?
Yeah.
What the heck? Wen Hui, go back here. You see Snapdragon 888, that SoC, see it?
Yes.
Stands for System on a Chip. And that's what ARM, oh man, I forgot to write ARM on there too, but let's do it on the other page. These are ARM chips, okay? Yes, no?
Yes.
Let me go write ARM. KO? And they got what's called System on a Chip. And what they do is they put as many different processes on the chip so it's not on the motherboard. Okay, girl?
Okay.
So they got the 5G, they got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth built into the CPU. They got the camera, the equipment to calculate camera and take pictures, right? They got all those sensors where you got the proximity sensors, the gyroscope sensors, all on the CPU. Cool?
Cool.
Thank you, girl. Oh man, I need to turn off my mouse there. And TTAS.
Yes.
You got Intel, right?
Uh,
And Intel's getting killed by AMD, right?
yes.
And the big challenger right now to Intel is Apple's come out with a new laptop using what chip?
M1.
Yeah. And the M1's a lot faster, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically, you remember I was talking about ARM chip?
Yes.
It's an ARM chip. It's like their phone chip. And so
Oh.
it saves power and it runs a lot quicker than the Intel CPU. And it's eating their lunch. And the new one should be coming out pretty soon. Hopefully it'll come out in October. Oh man, I'm thinking about buying an Apple. I got mad at them. I'm really mad because they don't have any ports or anything. I'm still thinking maybe. But I don't want to do the M1. Might as well wait for the M2 to come out, right? Yes, no?
Yes.
And TTAS.
Yeah.
It's kind of got the system on the chip thing. They got 4 cores. Oh man, TTAS, what is a core?
The core.
Yeah.
Let me think.
I can just tell you. That would be easier.
Tell me.
It's like a CPU in a CPU. TTAS, what is a core?
CPU. A CPU.
Yeah, but if you said CPU and a CPU, that makes no sense, right? So they call it core instead. So, oh man, TTAS, you remember in a CPU, you have a control unit, you got arithmetic and logic unit, and then you got the registers, right?
Yes.
So in each one of those cores, they got a control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and then they got the registers. Cool?
Cool. Cool.
And then you see that GPU thing?
Yeah.
We're going to have to get back to that one in a bit, right, TTAS?
Okay.
Oh, man. Rat. Hey, guy.
Hello.
So is having more cores, does that speed your computer up or not?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
No.
We're in a university. The answer to everything that any teacher will ask you is what? It depends. Oh, come on, man.
It depends.
In a university, anytime you say something, never say yes or no. You always start off with what?
It depends.
Yeah, and your teacher will say that's the right answer, right? Okay. You're at DRAD. Are you ready?
Yep.
let's say you got 4 cores, okay?
Okay.
Let me go draw my cores. Where's my pencil? There it is. Let me go draw my cores. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're at DRAT. Let's say we're playing an old video game, right?
Yep.
So you push a button, and that
Uh-huh.
button sends a command, and it says go up. And you push the arrow button, and it says go up, right? You push the arrow up, it says go up, and then you say let's go left, right? And so what happens is it processes this command, it updates the monitor, so it shows you moving up by 1, up by 1, up by 1 to the left, right?
Yeah.
So very DRAT. If you're running a video game where it's processing in sequence like this, 1 by 1 by 1, does it help to have 4 cores?
Yes.
Wrong!
No, it depends.
Wrong!
No.
Because you can only do 1 command at a time, 1 by 1 by 1.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, very DRAT. Let's go do 4 more cores. Oh man, let me draw my cores smaller because I just draw them ugly anyway. And let's go play Red Dead Redemption, right?
Okay.
So I step 1 step, right?
Yes.
Now, when I step 1 step, I'm going to send out a thread that makes a sound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send out a thread that says, hey, I stepped somewhere, so you have to smash the ground to make it look like I stepped on the grass, right?
Yeah.
It also sends out, if I step, let's say my health goes down,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
And then if I moved, and then let's say I was in the sun, now I'm in the shade,
Uh-huh.
you have to send out another command to say, hey, you got to put me in the dark, so make my face look like I'm in the shade.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we playing Red Redemption or Super Mario?
I don't know. Super Mario's would be this one over here, right?
Sure.
It'd be 1 by 1 by 1 by 1.
I mean, it depends though. If you play 3D, it's different.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. We're a DRAT. We still there?
Yes.
Is that enough or you want one more? We can do
Uh,
the time of day where it goes sunrise, sunset, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, this one, it's got 1 command at a time and it has to be in sequence. Now, very DRAT. If
Mhm.
you got 4 cores, well, can you run this game faster?
Yes.
Because what?
Because there are many things going on, so you can use each core for each task.
That's the point. If you can multitask when you got 4 cores, that speeds it up. If you're doing something in sequence, it doesn't do that. Cool?
Yep.
Oh man, one more. Very DRAT. Let me go open up Task Manager. I know I'm playing too much. I know. And you remember the performance?
Yes.
And I got 4 cores, but it looks like 8, right?
Yeah.
And you see my threads?
Yes.
Those are commands that are sent out by a program. I got like 4,000 of them. If I got like 4,000 of them, is having multi-core going to speed up my process or not? Yes or no?
Can you repeat that?
One more time. Vera DRAT. I got 4 cores, right? And I actually have virtual cores on, so it looks like I got 8, right?
Yeah.
And I got like 4,000 commands happening, 4,000 threads from all of my programs.
Okay.
You see all of the programs I have open, right?
Yeah.
So is having multiple cores going to be speeded up on my computer?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you got it. Cool?
Yep.
What was I talking about? Warren. Thank you, Guy, for your help. Warren. Hello. I lost my Warren. Peace it.
Yes.
Oh man, does this look familiar now?
I think so.
Where's the CPU go? Where's the CPU in this? I think it's that one, isn't it?
Yes, the top one.
Yeah, I think that. Oh man, let me go pick red. Red looks nicer. Yeah, I think that's the CPU. And then DDR4 is what? He said DDR4 is what? He said DDR4 is what? He said DDR4 is what?
SD RAM.
Yeah, this you're talking about the amount of RAM, right? And then this is kind of advertising. Let's skip this one. You got Wi-Fi down here. And you got Ethernet. I got Ethernet so I can connect to my base right here. USBs right here. Do you recognize that?
Yeah.
And then SATA. What is SATA?
SATA.
This is where the hard drive or the optical drive, or it could be SSD, right? Can connect.
Okay.
Although they have a newer standard for SSD, it's called like M2 or something like that. This is an older picture. And these are the expansion slots. Cool?
Cool.
I don't believe you, man. Thank you, guys. Passatorn. Oh man, I've been talking to the wrong student, man.
Yes.
No, I talked to the right one. PSIT had the computer major, right? I'll have to come back and talk to you, PSIT, when it gets hard. Passatorn, what is caching?
It's similar to RAM, if I remember correctly.
You kind of got the right idea. Let me go ahead. Are you ready? Passatorn, the way that cache works is the first time you go get something from your computer, it doesn't cache, okay? The first time you go get a picture, let's say you draw a picture, okay?
Okay.
You go down to, I'm going to do hard drive, but it could be SSD, right? So you go down to the storage unit, you go get the data, you bring it up to the memory, right?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the CPU and they say, let's draw. And it does it by pixel by pixel by pixel, right?
Uh-huh.
So Passatorn, the first time you go get data, it doesn't do a thing. Cache doesn't work. But the second time, when you redraw the same thing again, you do what? You don't have to go to the hard drive. You go where?
You would go to the RAM?
You go to cache.
Oh.
Okay, Passatorn, one more time. The first time doesn't do a thing, but the second time, what? You keep the copy in
The cache.
Yeah. So, oh man, like my phone. The other class, I left my phone. I had to go walk all the way over here, go get my phone, right? Now my phone's here. Next time I need my phone, where is it?
It's next to you.
It's in cache. It's in cache. The same concept. Passatorn. I got an Android. You see my programs? Not really, right?
No.
But pretend like you see them, right?
Sure.
KO.
Okay.
These programs are already open. Oh, here. That's because now you can see them, right?
Better, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was going the wrong way. You see these programs in here? These are in cache.
So
Now-
if you don't
Uh-huh.
you don't close them, it's like it's still up there. So if you want to open it, it will automatically bring it up instead of loading in the entire thing.
That's beautiful, guy. Exactly. So the first time, like I'm playing a video game, I open it up. I have to wait. Loading, right?
Yeah.
But once it's in cache, then I go ding. I can click on it, and I'm back into there. Cool.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So cache. What's the purpose of cache?
Speeds up data access
How does it do it?
by loading the program that you already opened up. So instead of loading the entire thing from the hard drive, you load it from the cache instead, which is
Yeah. And the first time it doesn't do anything, but the second time, third time, fourth time, it goes to cache. And that makes sense because computers are very repetitive, right?
uh-huh.
When I'm taking, you see this right here, when I'm taking and moving this right here, that is all cache. what happens is it doesn't have to recalculate how to draw this. It just says, hey, this is the picture. And hey, you need to move it over by 1 pixel. You need to move it over by 1 pixel. You need to move it over by 1 pixel. And they're just taking cache and redrawing it, redrawing it, redrawing. Cool?
Cool.
I think I did better with you guys than the other class. Cool. It's faster than normal memory. So it's not the normal memory. It's not DDR4 SDRAM, okay?
Okay.
Oh man, Positorn, keep with me, keep with me. L1 is located where? L1 cache is located where? On the i9 chip
somewhere.
on the CPU, on the CPU. Okay, Positorn, L1's located where?
On the CPU.
You got it, you got it. But L2's located where?
Also on the CPU.
Oh, you got that one. And then level 3 is located where?
Also on the CPU.
Oh man, you win, you win. In the past, it used to be different places, but right now it's all on the chip, okay? And you can see it in this picture. You see the core 0, core 1, core 2, core 3?
Yeah.
You don't see L1 because L1's in the core, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you see L2, it's on the side?
Yeah.
And then L3 caches the whole chip. So the way it works, Positorn, you're looking for the picture, right? You're going to redraw this picture right here that I'm moving around. So the first place the computer looks is in L1, right?
Uh-huh.
It says, oh, it's not there. It goes to L2. If it's not in L2, it goes where next?
To L3.
If it's not in L3, oh man, it's got to go all the way down to the hard drive or the SSD, right? And you saw the speeds when you have to go down to there, it takes like 100 times more time to do that. That's what slows the computer down. Cool?
Cool.
I think I've had a good conversation, man. Thank you, guys. Purin, where did you go, man? Purin.
Hi.
How are you, guys?
I'm good.
You're getting sleepy. Sleep.
Quite sleepy.
Purin, what are we looking at?
Memory.
No. I need to clean some of my slides up. I got random stuff at the top of these. Sorry about that. I copied it from the other slide from the binary one. Purin, what are we looking at?
Is it a CPU chip?
Oh, not really. You ready? It's motherboard. Purin, what are we looking at?
Motherboard.
You're bored of your mother? That's not nice. Do you want to talk about it, Purin?
No.
Purin, what is this?
I don't know.
It's still a motherboard. Still the same answer. I'm worried about you guys. It's your turn. What is this? What are we looking at? Purin, what are we looking at? It's still a motherboard. Are you okay?
Yes.
Still a motherboard. You remember what's the DIMM slots? What's the purpose of that right there? Let me go get my pen. I showed that to you before, right? About 30 minutes ago. Purin, what's the purpose of the DIMM slots? Purin, what's the purpose of the DIMM slots?
It's the place on motherboard
That you put what? Yeah.
where the RAM goes.
Yeah, that's where memory goes. That's where DRAM goes. Yeah. Oh, you got it. And then I think this is the CPU, right? And this has got to be the GPU. You see the graphics processor?
Yes.
And let's see what else is there. Peripherals, you got all the connections. We'll talk about that, I think, next week. SATA, you remember that one? That's where you connect the hard drive, or that's where you connect the optical drive, and you can connect SSD, but SSD's got new standard right now. It's got like a little connector. This is an old motherboard. I had a new one, but I went ahead and just used this one because it's easier to see. Okay, Kieran?
Okay.
Okay. Are you okay? It doesn't sound like you're okay.
Yes, I'm okay.
Titi, what? Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Titi, what? What is a motherboard? That's what I forgot to ask him. Titi, what is a motherboard? Are you ready? Everything that's in a computer either connects to the motherboard or is on the motherboard. It's your turn. Titi, what is the motherboard? What's the purpose of the motherboard?
Where most of the things are there.
Come on, man. It either connects to it or it's on top of it, okay? It's your turn. Titi, what's the purpose of the motherboard? What's the main?
It either connect to it or on top of it.
I like it. Okay? Titi, what? You know what a daughter board is?
No.
Okay. Titi, what? When a motherboard and a daddy board love each other very much.
Yep.
No, it's not it. Titi board. Titi, what? Oh man, I'm changing your name. You see that right there? That's a motherboard on a phone. Oh man, I grabbed the wrong one. That's a motherboard, right?
Yes.
And you see that little board that connects to it? That's a daughter board.
Okay.
A daughter board connects to the motherboard. It's just an extra board to it. Cool?
Cool.
Titi, what? I think it's break time, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's break time.
Let's do it, man. I'll see you guys at 3, okay?
Okay.
See you in 15. Break until 3:15. And once again, I know you guys sit there all day. Once you get up, kind of stretch your legs, move around a little bit. Break until 3. Sorry, break until 3. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Siriyada, hello, girl. You there?
Yes.
Let's give it one more minute. I don't want to steal your time. Okay. Almost there. Warrit, are you there?
Yep.
Okay, don't run away, man. Okay. I'll ask you about GPUs, okay, guy?
All right.
We're ready. Ragnapa, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And you remember what a motherboard was?
I'm not sure, but it has like all the places where the memory is there, and
Everything either connects on to the motherboard or it's on the motherboard, okay? Ragnapa, why is the motherboard important?
because it keeps all the memories of the computer.
Not memory, everything's either on the motherboard or connects to the motherboard. It's your turn.
So everything is on the motherboard
Or
or connected to the motherboard.
that's what I want, okay? Ragnapa, what is the bus? What's the data bus?
I can't remember.
That's okay, I haven't talked about it yet. You know the motherboard, right? I showed you the picture.
Yes.
Now, if you turn the motherboard over, you'll have all of these circuits. You'll have all this wiring, right? Kind of like what you're looking at, but it'll look different. Okay? That's the bus. Ragnapa, what the bus is, it connects all the different parts of the computer to the other parts. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty much the backside of the motherboard. Okay?
Okay.
Cool? And the bus, oh man, I got this in the wrong order. You got CPU, hard drive, but you know, I should fix this. You know that? Let me go fix it real quick. The CPU connects to what? The DDR4, right? SDRAM. Right, Ragnapa?
Yes.
Yeah. And then from there, oh man, what did I do? There, I clicked too much. You got the hard drive, you got the graphics card, you got memory. Yeah, the DDR4 is there, I should change that one. You got expansion boards, you got USB, everything connects to everything else. What does that? That's the bus, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Ragnapa, and the question, this one right here, I probably should cut it out, but I'll ask you, what are different Intel types of chips? What is the answer? Here, let me go. Ragnapa.
What's the question again?
What are different versions of an Intel chip?
Just i9, 7, 5, and 3.
Which one's the more expensive one? Which one's the more powerful one?
i9 or 3.
Which one's pick one, man? Come on, come on, you gotta pick one, not two.
Oh, okay. I will go for i9.
Yeah, which one's the cheapest?
i3.
And why are they different?
Because it can speed up the memory more than the previous version.
Warowit, how come they're different? Do you know?
Cores. The amount of
Some
cores.
amount of cores is a good answer. Yeah. What else?
guess the speed.
You got a good point. You do know when they make the chips, they test them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll test them at different speeds and stuff, and they'll say, this one's not that good. That'll be an i3, right? And the one that really tests well, has no problem with speed, that would be an i9, right? Yes, no?
Yep.
And in the past, what they would do is, you heard about a math copressor. You remember the floating point operations per second? You remember that or not?
No.
Oh man. You got, most computers do integer math, but then they have a math coprocessor that does decimals. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What they used to do was they would disable the math coprocessor, and that would be the cheaper chips. Right now, I don't think they do that. This one right here, that a lot of these, I think you're right with the cores. And the other thing is the caching. I think the caching is a little bit smaller on the cheaper chips. Okay.
Okay.
You still have to help me out, man, with the I think it's coming up here anyway. Warwick, what's another chip that's not Intel?
AMD.
Yeah. What's the brand name of the chip?
Ryzen.
Yeah. They used to have like Turion, that used to be the popular brand. Yeah, this one is killing it though. This is killing Intel right here. And then the fun part is the, let me go write this up again. ARM chips, right? I like to play with my text. Go away. There. The ARM chips, right? All of these are for phones.
Yep.
You use Android or use iPhone?
Android.
Oh man, what CPU do you have?
Probably Snapdragon from Samsung.
I think in Exynos.
Oh,
You bought
yeah.
it in Thailand, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Samsung's a little tricky. For the American market, they sell the Snapdragon. For this market, they sell Iniox, and it's a little bit slower. And they're the ones that make the Iniox. Oh man, my Apple's off. I just noticed this. We're not at A14. What are we at right now? Has to be A15, right? You okay, Warwick?
Yep.
Cool. Thanks, Kai.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, there it is. There it is. Now it's time. How is a GPU different from a CPU? See, I've been waiting for this. You know or don't know?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a graphics processing unit.
Stop it, man. Don't do it. Don't say the GPU does graphics and the CPU does control. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. You know or don't know? Here, try it now.
It's faster at functions.
Oh, over here. Read the first one. Read the
Oh,
first
okay,
one.
okay. Thousands of ALU.
What's ALU? Arithmetic and logic unit, right?
Yep.
So it got a whole bunch of these, and they run in parallel.
Mm-hmm.
KO, and they do floating point operations. They do the decimal math, right? They don't. I'm sure they do integer as well, but they can also do floating point. Okay.
Yep.
So why does a GPU? Why do they use a GPU instead of a CPU? When will you do that? Oh man, you're quiet. I'm quiet. I think I got. You see my GIMP?
Yep.
Let me clean up my GIMP. Let me get my circle out of here. And you remember the layers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember these different modes?
Yeah.
So this is an overlay. Let me change it to add. That makes it easier so I can talk about that. So what I'm doing on this one is the pixel on the top is being added to the pixel on the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I did it with a GPU, where they have 1,000 of them doing it all at the same time, right?
Right.
So this pixel 1 up here gets added to the pixel 1 on the bottom. The pixel 2 on the top gets added on the pixel 2. And then the one way in the corner, right?
Mhm.
I can do all of those in parallel, right?
Right.
But with a CPU, let's just say it has one core in it. A CPU, you have to do them one by one by one by one by one by one by one. Okay? So
Okay.
you see why they use this for graphics?
Yeah.
Because you can do all of those pixels and do them all the calculations all at once versus having to do them in sequence. We
Alright.
doing okay or not?
Okay.
I forgot. Let me change this so I don't forget. Let me close this. Oh man, we're there. What did I do? I did something wrong. I went too fast. Thanks, guy. Siravit.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. The
Hello.
type of
Hello,
memory
hello.
you would buy today is what? Let me get rid of my GIMP. Siravit, the type of memory that we have today is what?
DDR4
Yeah.
SDRAM.
And the speed is what? 2.4 gigahertz. But oh man, you remember I was talking about the Alder Lake chip?
Uh-huh.
The Alder Lake is supposed to be what?
DDR5.
And the speed that it's coming out with is 3.2 gigahertz. So it should be a lot quicker, right?
Yep.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, man. What did I do different in the other class? Ta-da. Oh, I know. 10 watt. I'm sorry, 1001. I got 10 watt already. 1001. Hello, hello.
Yes.
You ready, girl?
Mm,
L1, L2, L3 is located where?
do you have a picture that I can point?
No, man, no. 1001,
Yeah.
L1, L2, L3 is located where?
Um,
You want me to call you a lifeline? Summit, help out 1001. Where's L1, L2, L3 located?
I can't remember.
What?
Summit, help out 1001. Where's L1, L2, L3 cache located?
In the RAM?
Wrong. I think I
Wait.
called the wrong lifeline.
Wait. Okay, with L1, L2, L3 is in the CPU.
Okay. 1001, it's your turn. L1, L2, L3 is located where?
CPU.
Oh, you much. Oh man, perfect. Summit, why didn't you get it correct like her?
Because I saw memory at the top and that confused me. But like, I know the cache is in the CPU. but
I need to
but like,
get rid
I
of
saw
that.
eating up memory and I was like, what?
Maybe I'll leave that there just because it messes with you guys. 1001, what does caching do? You know or don't know?
I don't know.
Oh, piece it. Explain the 1001. What does caching do? Where did piece it go? Piece it, are you still there?
Sorry.
Piece it. What does caching do?
Caching.
Uh-huh.
Speed up
Speed up what?
memory.
You're just reading the top of it, aren't you? Piece it. Caching speeds up your computer. How?
Not sure.
Not sure. Shannon, how about you? How does caching speed up your system?
I don't know.
Can it be like store data quickly? Like is CPU to store data more quickly?
You got the right idea. Once again, just like I explained an hour ago, what happens is when you cache, the first time it doesn't do anything. When you load it up from hard drive, goes up into memory, right?
Mhm.
But the second time it goes to cache, right? And cache is a place where you can get to it much quicker, right?
Yes.
Okay. You did okay on that one. Oh, now Chanon. What does the bus do? What's the computer bus? What's the data bus do? Chanon, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
What's the data bus do?
It transferred data, right?
Data from where to where to where to where?
Like input, output, CPU, and memory.
Yeah, throughout the whole computer. Are you doing better, guy? I like that answer. And. Vera de rat. What the heck's AGC? You know or don't know? Vera de rat. Where did you guy go, guy? Where's T-Jazz? Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's AGC stand for?
Agriculture. I don't know.
Accelerated graphics card.
Oh, okay.
Is a GPU the same as a accelerated graphics card or a graphics card?
Graphics card, yeah.
No, try again. Is a
Oh.
GPU the same thing as a graphics card?
Yeah.
No, try again.
Oh.
You got it wrong twice now. I told you wrong. Is a graphics card the same as a GPU?
It depends. University level.
That's the right answer, actually. That is the right answer. A graphics card has a GPU on that card, right?
Okay.
But if it's in your bus system, it's going to go slower than if it's on your CPU, right?
Yeah.
And right now you got systems on a chip. So you got like my phone right here. It's my phone. It's a Samsung, so it's got a GPU on its CPU, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have a graphics card. I got what? I got the GPU inside the CPU because it's a system on a chip.
Yeah.
Right? If you
Yeah.
got a desktop, you probably have a graphics card
Yeah.
in a different slot, right? Does that
Yep.
kind of work?
Yes.
That's why I put AGC, because one of my students gave me a hard time because I'm not that up into graphics. I don't play video games like you guys do.
Okay.
Thanks, guy. Tanik, what the how's a GPU different from a CPU?
GPU process graphics.
Oh man, F.
But
Come on, man.
they're both- they're both-
Laura Rick, can you tell Tanik?
So it calculates the, what is it? Calculates faster.
Faster how?
Instead of calculating one by one, it like,
You got the right idea, guy. Yeah, you don't have one arithmetic and logic unit. You got what?
multiple.
You got a whole bunch of them, like thousands of them. We don't know because it's hard to get into the detail. Some of that's proprietary.
Yep.
Right? Cool. Tanik, why does a GPU speed up graphics processing over a CPU?
So it contains, it's made for a specific job.
Oh, Tanik, you're lost. Warwick, help out
mean-
Tanik one more time. Explain it to him one more time.
But,
You want me to go back to those slides? There. Warwick, help explain it to him.
So GPU calculates by using thousands of functions.
Keep going, keep going. You seem shy, man.
No, I'm a bit stuck here.
Instead of having one core,
Yeah,
where one
instead of-
core has one arithmetic and logic unit, right?
Yep.
You have one core, and you got one core that does arithmetic and logic unit. This one has how many? It has thousands of them, right?
Right.
And if you can calculate that in parallel, it can't be in sequence. You can't do it one by one by one. But if you can do it in parallel, you can calculate much quicker than if you can in sequence, right?
Right.
Yes, no?
Yep.
Nick, it's your turn. How is a GPU different from a CPU?
So it contains a lot of ALUs to process things in parallel and in the same time.
Yeah, I think that's a better answer, don't you?
Oh, okay.
Does that make more sense than just saying a GPU is something graphics and a CPU is something control?
Hmm.
And by the way, I get students that use the question as the answer. If I see it in the answer, I'll just mark it wrong. So be careful about that, guys. Okay. A lot of times I won't even slow down on it. And I don't know. I don't feel like doing ports today. Can we do it next week? 10:01? Yes or no? 10:01, can we do expansion ports next week?
Yeah.
I'll probably run out of steam when we do that too. 10:01, let's go do, let me save. Let me go share screen. Let me go get my whiteboard. 10:01, let's go do binary, okay?
Mhm.
You help me? Come on, say yes, yes, Brian.
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I will
okay.
try.
The next time you do it, usually it's pretty clear. Now 10:01, 2 to the, let me go 2 to the power of 0 is,
0.
2 to the power of 0 is,
Is that 0?
2 to the power of 0.
One.
There we go, there we go. 2 to the power
my
of
goodness.
1. That's okay. That's why I'm glad I picked you. 2 to the power of 1 is,
2,
2 to the power of 2 is,
4,
we're on a roll now. And last one, 2 to the power of 3.
8.
We're good. Now
Oh, yeah.
10:01, this is binary, right?
Yes.
And what I want you to do is decimal.
Decimal.
This right here, I want you to convert binary to decimal. And 10:01, 1, my ones are pretty ugly. Sorry about that. 1, 1, 1, 1. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 8. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 4. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 2. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 1, right?
Yes.
So 1, 1, 1, 1 is like saying 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. 10:01, what is this number here? What's this value?
15.
You got it, girl. Piece of cake.
Yeah.
So that's binary. And if you take that and convert it, that's 15 in decimal and counting numbers. Cool?
Cool.
Let's do it. Let's do another one. 1, 0, 1, 1. What's this in decimal? What's this in base 10?
0.15.
Are you okay? If I put a 1 under here, the value is an 8. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 4. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 2. If I put a 1 under here, the value is a 1, right?
Yes.
Let me clear, maybe part of my problems, maybe I need to erase some stuff. Oh man, I picked the wrong eraser. Okay. So 1, 0, 1, 1, what's that number?
10, 11.
I think 11 works good. Ta-da! Thank you. Cool.
Wow. Cool.
Come on, do it. I know. Oh man. Xinyu, are you ready?
Sure.
Xinyu, I'm going to do it backwards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the decimal, and I want you to convert it to binary. Okay, Xinyu?
Okay.
Okay. Let me go do the 2 to the power. Oh man, I screwed up. 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, right? Oh man, I think I screwed this up. 2 to the power of 3. I can make it work though. I can make it work. And then let me just write the text. So that one's an 8. That one's a 4. So you guys can actually read what I'm writing. That's a 2. That's a 1. Okay. Xinyu, the number that I want you to convert is a 15. Okay. Now this one's a decimal. Oh man. This is a decimal, right? This is binary, okay? And as in you, the way it works, are you ready?
Yep.
You see the 8?
Yes.
You see the 15, you see the 8, you see the 15, and the way it works, if this number is bigger than 8 or equal to 8, then you want to put a 1. If it's less than, you put a 0, okay?
Okay.
So Xinyu, the 8, do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 8?
1.
You said 1 or not?
1.
Okay. Why did you put a 1 under the 8?
Because the 8 is less than 15.
Yeah. And then what do you do to the 15?
Subtract 8.
You see the 8? We used it, so you got to take it out. So we got to go 15 minus 8, right?
Yes.
Now Xinyu, we're on the 4. Do I put a 1 or a 0?
1.
Why do I put a 1 under the 4?
Because there's still 7 left. 7 is greater than 4.
Yeah, the 7 is greater or equal to 4, so you put a 1. What do I do to the 7?
You subtract 4.
Yeah, that's the part that'll mess you up. You'll forget to do that part. And what do I do to the 2?
1.
Why do I put a 1 under the 2?
Because 3 is greater than 2.
Yeah, and then what do I do to the 3?
Subtract the 2.
Well, we're on a roll, man. What do I do to the 1?
1.
Yeah. And you guys see it? 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals what? Ta-da! You can double check yourself. Right? Cool?
Cool.
Let's do it again. Let me try not to mess up my... Oh, man, I got my 15. Oh, I wanted my 15 now. I did the right thing. And let me get rid of that 15. Oh, man, what the hell? There. There. What? Oh, man, I screwed it up. I'll put it back here in just a second. I got 8. Come on. 8, 4, 2, 1. And Xinyu, you got any specific number? Let's try 6, okay?
Okay.
So do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 8?
0.
Why do I put a 0?
Because 8 is greater than 6.
Yeah. And then what do I do to the 6?
Nothing.
Yeah. Some of you guys, that kind of bothers you. So what I do is I go ahead and just do 0 minus 0 just to keep it consistent. But you don't have to do that, right? What do I do to the 4?
1.
And then what do I do to the 6?
Subtract 4.
Minus 4. What do I do to the 2?
1.
And what do I do to the 2 here?
Subtract 2.
And what do I put under the 1?
0.
And then got 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So you can double check yourself. Cool.
Cool.
You guys got it? Petit Pat. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Petit Pat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. What number should we pick? Let's do a 9. Okay.
Okay.
So we're at the 8. Do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 8?
Can you repeat that?
I'm at the binary, digit 8. Do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 8?
I'm not sure. A 1.
Petit Pat, once again, you see the 9? We're taking we're taking the decimal number, we're taking the base 10 number 9, we're converting it to binary. The way that you do it, you see the 8, you see the 9, you
Yes.
see the 8, you see the 9. Now, if this number is greater than, or if it's equal to that number, then you put a 1. If it's less than, you put a 0, okay?
Yes.
Petit Pat, do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 8?
1.
Okay. Why did you put a 1 under the 8?
Because 9 is greater than 8.
What do I do to the 9?
I'm not sure.
You use the 8, so how do you adjust this? Then you help out Petit Pat.
Since you use the 8, you subtract the 8 from the 9.
Yeah, you go 9 minus 8. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Petit Pat, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, the 4, do I put a 1 or a 0 under the 4?
A 1.
Why do you put a 1 under the 4?
Oh, wait. No, a 0.
Why did you put a 0 under the 4?
Because 1 is less than 0.
Yeah. And then what do I do to
I
the
mean,
1?
Yeah.
You got it right.
Right.
Don't mess yourself up.
Yeah.
What do you do to the 1?
You subtract 4.
Do I subtract 4?
You subtract 0.
Yeah, I think for some of you guys, I think it's probably easier if you put minus 0, right? Right? What do I put under the 2?
0.
Why do I put a 0 under the 2?
Because 1 is less than 2.
What do I do to the 1?
Subtract 0.
Yeah, you can do nothing to it. It's okay too. But yeah, let's go ahead and just keep it consistent. What do I put under the 1?
A 1.
Yeah. And then watch, 8 plus 1 is?
9.
Yeah, you can double check yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I'll try it, but I don't know. I'll maybe run out of time when we do the review session. Cool. Well, let me clear this up. Thanks, Guy. I appreciate your help. And. Hornlawid,
Yes.
you ready? Let's do hexadecimal. Hornlawid hexadecimal, let me spell it out. Means what base? You know or don't know?
I don't know.
Hex means 6, decimal means 10, so it's base 16. Okay? Hornlawid, are you ready?
Yes.
This is how hexadecimal works. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Ponlawid, what's the next number after 9? I can't hear you, Ponlawid.
10.
No, we're hexadecimal. You have to be able to count up to, it's base 16, right? You there? You have to be able to count up to 15. So the next number after 9 is what? A, right? And the next number after A is?
B.
Oh, yeah. Next number after B is?
C.
The next number after C?
D.
And?
E.
And the next number, oh, let me make that a little bit wider. And the next number after E?
F.
And then the next number after F?
G.
Wrong. That's the next number. Does that hurt your brain?
Yep.
Now you ready? On low width, this is how what you do. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
Yep.
But then you run out of numbers, but you can't use 10, you can't use 11 because 10 means A, 11 means B, 12 means C, right? So you're using A, B, C instead of numbers, right?
Yes.
Now, upon low width, let me write my question. How do you write the decimal 13 in hexadecimal? How do you write it?
Let's write down C.
Are you sure? I think you screwed it up. You said C?
No, it's D.
No, man, no. Let's go C. C is what you said, right?
Yes.
You want to know the secret? Do this. Write 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You screwed up, man. Right? Well, not C. It should be what?
D.
Yeah. What did you screw up? You made a good mistake. You know what happened? You counted in your head, right?
Yes.
And what you did was you didn't start with 10. You started with what? 11, 12, 13. And I do exactly the same thing because we're just so in computers, they start with 0, right? With most people, they count with 1. So what I recommend you guys do when you're doing hexadecimal, write the number underneath it, right? And then it makes it easy question. Cool?
Good.
Fabian, how do you write 15 in hexadecimal?
F.
Yeah, my favorite grade. That's too easy, man. Can I clear it? Fabian, are you ready?
Yes.
FF 00. Oh man, I didn't do 0. 0000. What color?
I don't know.
Come on, then. You got the browser in front of you?
Yes.
Type FF 0000. What's the color? Where did you go, Fabian?
Is it red?
I think it's red. Chayatorn. You ready, girl?
Yeah.
Oh man, I called you. I'm sorry, Chaya. You ready? Chaya, I'm sorry, Chayatorn. 00 FF 00. What's the color?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You got your browser in front of you. Go look it up.
All right.
Wow. Green.
I think you're right. Chai Chuan, you do one more.
Okay.
0, 0, 0, 0, FF. What's the color? You have to go look it up, or can you guess it?
I can't find it.
It's there, man.
So green.
No, 0, 0, FF. 0, 0 is green. What is 0, 0, 0, 0, FF?
Red.
I think. No, it can't be red. FF 0, 0, 0, 0 is red. Are you okay?
Okay, blue.
Yeah,
No.
blue's good. You got it.
Okay.
Oh man, Isaac, what's going on here? You understand or not?
Not really.
Isaac, why am I talking about hexadecimal?
To figure out the colors.
They use it for web colors. Yeah, they use it for colors. But why?
It's similar to base 2, like share the same concept.
Isaac, before you had calculators, but you had mainframes, right? And they had to program computers using 1001, 111, right? But it's easy to make one stupid mistake, drop a 0 or flip a switch, right? So programmers, and then you saw how hard it is to go from decimal to binary to decimal, right? So what programmers did, here, let me go play a little bit. 0, 0, 0, 1, right? What's that number?
2. Oh, I mean, yeah, 2.
Are you okay? 8. This is binary.
Oh, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. My bad.
Yeah. What's this number?
2, 2. This one is 2.
Okay. And then go dot, 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 right? And what's this one? One zero 1 0. What's the number?
10.
Yeah. How do you write it in hex?
I write it 8.
Mm-hmm. And that's 10. This is 11. How do you write it in hex?
A1. Oh, B. Oh.
Sorry, my writing's getting bad. And then let's do this. 1 1 1 1. How do you write it in hex?
C D E E.
No, try again. My favorite grade, man.
Oh, okay, F.
So 4 bits equals 1 hexadecimal number. That's why they used it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sort of. It's hurting your brain a little bit. So if you do 1 byte, then you put 2 hexadecimal numbers together. That's why.
Is it like they're trying to press the storage a little bit?
At the time, you didn't have calculators, so it was easier to go from hex to binary to hex. Okay. Isaac, I think I better stop before I confuse you guys more. I'll let you guys think about it for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
I'll try to review this one time. I probably won't have time to do this. So maybe the Thursday before we do the midterm, maybe I'll show it to you one more time. I'll talk about hexadecimal. Okay, guys? You okay, Isaac?
Not really.
I think we're done. I think we're done, but if you want me to explain anything or answer any questions, I'll hang around anyway. Bye. You got class tomorrow? I don't. See you guys. Holiday. Tomorrow should be holiday.
Mr. Ryan, I have
Thank
something
you,
to talk
sir.
to you.
See you guys. I'll hang around if you guys got questions.
Thank you.
See you. See ya. Somebody was
Bye-bye.
asking me. See you
Yeah,
guys.
it's me.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
For the MC Path project, I send you the email. Have you seen it?
No. Did you just send it to me, or when did you email?
Like on the last Saturday.
Oh, okay. I see you now.
I can submit the form. At first, I have like 4 sites per question. Then I reduce it to 3 sites per question, and I also reduce the information, some of the information, and I tried my best to get it submitted, but it's not possible. So I send you the PDF of the form.
I didn't get the email. Once you
Wait,
how much did you send, guy?
I'll check my email.
It may be bounced back because you may be. How big was your attachment?
Like I can't say how big, but
You're doing the report, or what were you doing?
the reporter.
Which one? Reporter 1, reporter 2?
Reporter 1.
Yeah, I didn't send you back email, did I or not?
You didn't send the email back to me.
Yeah, I didn't see. I think you probably was so big it probably bounced. Do you have the file right now or not?
Yeah.
If you can drop it in the chat.
Wait. I sent it to you on Saturday.
Reporter 1 or reporter 2?
Reporter 1.
You still have the report?
Can you repeat that?
Do you still have the document?
I still have it.
Why don't you drop it in the chat?
All right, wait.
I think it was so big that I think you probably made it bounce back. I didn't even get the email with it.
It's the PDF. I think you get it. You can search my name.
I didn't see it. No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Niran and Chitsunapong, you guys have questions?
No, just want to hang out a bit.
Yeah, this is a fun story. Although it would have been nicer if I could have graded that. I tried to hurry him real quick. You find the PDF?
I'll put the link of the PDF.
Why don't you just drop it in the chat real quick, see if it works.
Okay. Wait.
Just pick up the PDF and drop it.
Wait, is that possible? I can drop file in the chat.
Yeah, you can drop it in the chat.
Okay. I'll drop the file.
Let me see if I can get into it. Because when you share stuff, I'm
Here, I dropped the file.
I see it. I don't know why I had a problem. You did a PDF at the first time or not?
At the first time I tried submitting the form, but
it was too much.
Yeah, it's still too much. I tried reducing everything. So can you open this?
I can see it now, yeah. Yeah, I think you probably copied and pasted too much, guy.
I also tried reducing it, like putting only the essential information, but still it's too much.
When did you turn it in?
Like I sent you the email on Saturday.
Late or what
should
time?
see,
Midnight or what time?
3:42, like 15:42.
Yeah, it can sometimes be fussy. It's a good thing you backed it up though. I can see it though.
Okay. So everything's good, right? All good now.
Well, I need to grade it now.
Okay.
How do grade it? I like to do them once. That's why I don't mean to be fussy, but you know, when I do it, that's why I need to have it so I don't have to do it twice or 3 times.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
okay. No, it's not your fault. But I'm glad you did. You told me about that. I like how you split it apart and tell me which source is from where.
Yeah, quality work.
Yeah, but yeah, if you send that much, yeah, this is a really good example about why you make a backup. Cool, man.
Okay, thank you. I gotta go now.
See you guys.
See you. Bye bye.
We gotta talk, Niran. I can't believe I forgot low power. See you guys.